do not let the tax tail wag the real estate dog, right?
So what do you see in the way of mistakes that people make besides the fact they can't control timing?
Yeah, they take on too much debt. What I call is called dumb debt, right? So the time to get out of debt is in a time like this. You want liquidity, diversification, and you don't want to necessarily buy a property just to buy it. You kind of want to be on the sidelines. Actually, you want to be on the sidelines. You want to wait and see if you can buy at a discount. So our parents, Lee, taught us to sell high and buy low, not sell high and buy higher 180 days later. And unfortunately, that's what the 1031 too often forces people to do. And the second one is equal or greater value, which means you need to buy a property of equal or greater value, which means equal or greater debt. And so I just closed a deal, for example, in Georgia. Okay, it's a $7.6 million apartment complex sale, and that gentleman had $4.5 million of debt. Now, he sold right before Corona hit, and the funds are sitting at a qualified intermediary, and he's looking at his options, and he's looking at these properties in North Carolina, and he's going, these 4.5, 5.5 cap rates, they don't make any sense. So he just was waiting and waiting and waiting. All of a sudden, Corona hits, and he's like, I'm definitely not buying. I don't want to touch real estate for at least 3, 6, 12 months to see what shakes out.
Right.
That's when he used the Deferred Sales Trust for the first time, move all the funds into the trust. Now he's sitting tax deferred on the sidelines, out of debt, liquid and diversified, poised to strike back into real estate, which could be tomorrow or day 181 or 5 years from now, all so that he can create and preserve more wealth. So that's the number one thing to understand is do not let the tax tail wag the real estate dog, right? You don't want to overpay for a property just because you want to defer tax. And that's where I think we are the perfect solution to give you both the best of both worlds.